Really?
From USC.
Okay. I didn't know that. That's good.
He just transferred this year.
Well, I knew he had left this year. Another reason to do this segment. Number 1 in 2011, Jeff Driscoll at Florida.
Oh, Jeff Driscoll. Now, he actually ended up at like FIU or something and actually played pretty well. Now, he didn't have the career that people thought he was going to have.
I think he is. He in the NFL with the Bengals? He is with the Bengals. Yeah, Jeff Driscoll. All right, 2010, Jake Heaps.
I know the name.
Went to BYU.
Yeah, I know the name. Have no idea what kind of career he had.
Yeah, me either. And then that's about as far back as I can go. 2000. Let's see if I can go 2007.
He was an undrafted free agent and is currently a free agent.
All right, I'll go back a little further. 2007, Jimmy Clausen.
Oh, Jimmy. Jimmy. Panthers took him. Did they take him in the first round?
I believe they did, Lowell. I believe they did.
Second round. He was a second-round pick. Still too high.
Man, I'm looking way back, 2003. Trent Edwards is actually on this list. Kyle Wright, 2003, 2004. So, again, the hit rate on star quarterbacks is about 50-50 maybe. Almost a little under. Now, in fairness, the guy that's number 2, like on one of those, it was Ryan Mallett. I mean, worked out pretty well.
Pretty well.
You know what I mean? So if you really dig, there are some guys right there, but the number 1 guy. Now, the other thing we didn't look at, especially in terms of Trevor Lawrence more than Hunter Johnson, with Lawrence, you're talking about virtually the consensus number 1 player. Like, if we were to go back and find consensus number 1 quarterbacks, like who are those? Because it's probably only a handful, right? I mean, I doubt there are a ton of guys that were consensus number 1 as far as the quarterback goes. I'm talking about every position. You know what I mean? Like the number 1 kid. And I think everybody has Lawrence at number 1, except for, oddly enough, I think Rivals, who has him, I believe, at number 3. Can't remember. One outlet doesn't have him at number 1. Anyway, doesn't really matter. The point being, it's about a 50-50 hit. Something like that. A lot of those names you've heard of, you kind of know. Kind of odd. A lot of those guys are transfers.
Yeah.
A lot of those guys had transferred around. We couldn't even keep up with where they were. So,
most of them transferred from A&M.
Hey, and you know what? Looking at Clemson's situation at quarterback, there's probably going to be someone at some point that transfers. Who knows who it will be. 803-978, where did the hour go? Hour 2 on the flip side. Stay with us.
Columbia Office Furniture is the destination for quality new or used office furniture. Preview thousands of new quick-ship desks, chairs, workstations, file cabinets, bookcases, conference room furniture, and more at cofsc.com. Then visit our 12,000-square-foot showroom at 301 Greystone Boulevard to see, sit in, touch, and feel actual samples before you buy, or browse our huge selection of quality used office furniture. And we offer layout and design services as well as installation. Visit cofsc.com today. Columbia Office Furniture. We furnish solutions.
Looking to get away without having to spend a whole day traveling to your destination? Ocean Reef Resort offers 1, 2, 3, and 4-bedroom accommodations with the comforts of home and boasts the best oceanfront views. Swim in their sparkling indoor and outdoor pools, relax in their hot tubs, try out the Adventure Oasis pool with adult-sized water slide, or just float down the 250-foot lazy river. Visit us at oceanreefmyrtlebeach.com.
Anywhere you go on the iHeart. Fox Sports Trending now.
About 90 minutes away from opening kickoff to conclude Week 15. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Washington Redskins. One guy that will not be in uniform this evening, linebacker Luke Kuechly of the Panthers, dealing with those concussions from a couple weeks ago. Meanwhile, in Houston, new quarterback to be named, Tom Savage. Here's Bill O'Brien, the head coach.
As I said yesterday, we don't make decisions, based on anything other than what's best for the team. And I think that yesterday and this week, I feel like Tom Savage gives us the best chance to win.
Savage and company came from behind to defeat the Jacksonville Jaguars 21-20. Speaking of Jacksonville, they need a new head coach. An interim basis will be Doug Marrone. Team lost yesterday and fell to 2-12 this season. For a complete scoreboard, we're available at foxsports.com. Check us out. I'm David Gascon.
It's time for Clemson Sports Talk with Lawton Swan.
Ready, set, just call me Swanee.
Tiger style. Tiger style.
It is our number 2. That's primetime right here on Fox Sports Radio and iHeart Radio. Lawton Swan, Lowell, Lowell, the intern, hanging out with us here on the program tonight as well. He'll be in studio on Wednesday, not flying solo. Oh, no. He'll have a fast guy sitting across from him, Air Reese Curry. Going to be in the building for that program. I'm off on Wednesday. I will still be doing my Solid Orange segment on Watch Fox 57, but I will not be here. So tomorrow, my last day for a week. I'll be back Wednesday the 28th. We'll get things cooking again as we head towards Clemson and Ohio State, and we'll really dive into that game the 3 days or so leading up to it. Lowell, the intern, though, here with you on Wednesday this week. We're both here, hopefully tomorrow. Lowell says he may or may not, but that's okay. You can be a part of the program, 803-978-1832. Download our free Clemson Sports Talk app today. All of that information built in. The text line brought to you by the Ocean Reef Resort in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. 803-450-0086. 803-450-0086. We've heard from Dabo Swinney a couple of times here on the program tonight. Going to hear from him again. An interesting topic of conversation and a couple of things I want to dive into here. One, coming off of what Deshaun Watson had to say earlier today, and some of this also from Dabo Swinney. So, first off, want to get to this Dabo audio because it sure feels like the expectations of Clemson Tiger fans right now, or, yeah, I would say expectations, that's fair, is to win the national championship. I mean, that seems to be where Clemson Tiger fans are right now. Whether you feel like last year you gave up that opportunity in a season where maybe Alabama was more vulnerable than they are this year, but you're back at it. You're 2 wins away. I don't care how you stack up these cookies. It is 2 wins away from a national championship for Clemson. And that goes the same for Washington. It goes the same for Ohio State. And it goes the same for Alabama. All 4 of those teams, I don't care who you like better, who you think is the best, are all right now 2 victories away from being the national champs. Here's some of the conversation that Dabo Swinney had earlier today talking about national championships.
Our status as far as being an elite program is validated. I don't know how we could validate it anymore. I mean, there's a lot of things that could happen. You could have some injuries. You could have, I mean, it comes down to a couple plays. Certainly, I mean, it's going to happen. Hopefully it's this year. We're going to win the national championship, and Clemson will win multiple national championships as we move forward here. History's going to play that. History's going to tell the tale, regardless of whether I'm here or not. It's going to happen, and those are hard. I think if you're just sitting around waiting to win a national championship to be validated, you're going to be left feeling, short more times than not. I think ultimately that's the ultimate prize and the ultimate goal, but I think validation comes in consistency and academic performance. Maybe if I was an NFL coach, then I think that's the ultimate thing. But in college, there's so many different things that you manage in college football that go into winning. It's hard. It's very, very hard to do, but I don't need a national championship trophy for me personally to feel validated at what I do in my life. What I need is a bunch of graduates that are committed to being the best human beings that they can be, to young people that are leaving here ready for the next opportunity in their life, that know what doing the best you can do is all about. That's what validation I need. But it's nice. It'd be nice. It's nice to win, but to say that, hey, if you don't ever win a national championship, you fell short. I don't buy into that. John Wooden coached 17 years before he